I'm back, motherfucker. Yup. Trying out some new equipment and shit. That shit wasn't working. What's motherfucking good, dude? What is that noise? What's up with everybody? It's your boy Baz 804 back at it again, you know what I'm saying? Got some disappointing news though. Goddamn, I tried to pre-record the shits, but shit wasn't acting right at all. That shit is wild. But yeah, though, how everybody be, you know what I'm saying? It's episode 3, season 3 of your shit. 420 Paranormal Review. When we sit here, we get live, get high, and watch the ghosts fuck with the shit. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's give a shout out to the fam. Hood 804 Game, Nicole the Pisces Queen. Cool Cam 30, make sure the Ellis are 1. Manny Monique, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blah. CTV Big Nail, change your name, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pistol Pant. Everybody, brother, shout out today. We gonna make this little shit short today since we had a whole bunch of bumps and shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna rock it. I'm gonna turn this light up a little brighter. Start off with something living in this toilet, little short one from mindseed. We got a couple drinks doing that shit today. You know what I'm saying? There we go. My dog crushing right now. What's going on, Black Love?
Halloween trivia.
Which horror film revolves around a cursed videotape that kills whoever watches it within 7 days? Is it A, Sinister, B, The Ring, C, Poltergeist, or D, The Grudge? Think you know the right answer? Leave it down below in the comments now for a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Dude, I thought I just saw something go across. It could have been the light. But if it did, I got it on camera.
After reviewing the footage, if you look closely, you'll see that there was a shadow that came out of the door and went behind the wall. Here's a couple more playbacks. What do you think?
I might have been just tripping because there's a lot of shadows in here. You know what I mean? See, the thing is with these little fucking hallways and the pitch black.
Where lights are bouncing off.
Yeah, you can't tell with the shadows. Remember what happened last time? Don't get a knock back, bro. Now, we heard that this room has tons of activity. And we were also told that you guys like to talk about football in here. I'm going to put the EMF detector over here on this chair.
Alright, so I ain't got time for this shit today. We're gonna start off with this one, because we ain't got time for the fuck shit. I tried pre-recording the shit, but that shit is retarded.
Join us for a chance to win in tonight's
Halloween trivia.
In which horror film does the character Regan McNeil become possessed by a demon? Is it A, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, B, The Last Exorcism, C, The Exorcist, or D, Possession? Think you know the right answer? Leave it down below in the comments now for a chance to win a $100 gift card. While searching for haunted places to explore, we came across a cabin in the
What the fuck?
middle of the woods in North Florida. This place has a very dark history behind it, involving a man finding his wife cheating with a local store owner and brutally murdering both of them with a knife in the master bedroom. After killing his wife and new lover, he then took his own life by hanging himself in the living room. The bodies remained here for days until their two children arrived home, finding their father hanging in blood all over the
This shit is loaded in. I don't even know why the fuck this
cabin. Over the past 15 years, it has been renovated, well kept, and currently is being rented through Airbnb. For legal purposes with the current owners, we cannot disclose names of the family. However, we were able to book a stay at the cabin. Reviews online state some people have heard whispers in the cabin at night, screams from the woods, and one woman stated a blanket was torn off of her and her husband in the middle of the night while sleeping.
Hold on, we're not about to be doing all this. Fuck all that. And I literally spent like 5 hours pre-recording this shit and getting the fucking commercials out. And that shit tweaked out on my ass. Like 45 minutes ago. So like my patience is very thin on this shit. I'll cut this bitch off. Let's try this fuck shit again.
Join us for a chance to win in tonight's
Halloween trivia.
In which horror film does the character Regan McNeil become possessed by a demon? Is it A, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, B, The Last Exorcism, C, The Exorcist, or D, Possession? Think you know the right answer? Leave it down below in the comments now for a chance to win a $100 gift card.
I think it was Possession.
While searching for haunted places to explore, we came across a cabin in the middle of the woods in North Florida. This place has a very dark history behind it, involving a man finding his wife cheating with a local store owner and brutally murdering both of them with a knife in the master bedroom.
What's going on,
After
Freddie?
killing his
Shut up,
wife and
Freddie.
new lover, he then
Marianne.
took his own life by hanging himself in the living room. The bodies remained here for days until their two children arrived home, finding their father hanging in blood all over the cabin. Over the past 15 years, it has been renovated, well kept, and currently is being rented through Airbnb. For legal purposes with the current owners, we cannot disclose names of the family. However, we were able to book a stay at the cabin. Reviews online state some people have heard whispers in the cabin at night, screams from the woods, and one woman stated a blanket was torn off of her and her husband in the middle of the night while sleeping. After turning on all the lights, no one else was inside the cabin except for them. Steve and I decided to rent the cabin for a few days and see if we could uncover any paranormal activity and find out if there's any spirits willing to communicate with us to prove whether or not this place is actually haunted.
I told your ass I was playing with you. You don't know me yet, bro. It's just me.
I think it's right here. I think this is
You'll get to know me.
Why is it such a shit? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Look at this shit, man. It's like driving. Let me put the fucking ivy. Oh, you scared the shit out of me, dude. What the fuck is that? Windshield wiper, sorry.
No
Hold on.
puss ass.
We really gotta go back here. Dude, we're crossing here. It's stuck back here.
Yeah, this has got to be it. They said they himself in the living room. That's got to be it, right? It's high enough up to do it.
Smoke with me. Yeah.
That bedroom right there on the right, if that's the master bedroom, that was probably the bathroom there because his wife and the guy that she was with, and then he himself out here, which is just like, all right, well, I'm not comfortable sleeping in that room. I don't know about you. If that's where it went down, I would rather we just sleep on the twin beds in the other room because
I'm down with that,
you cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's.
Go pack it or shit.
Yeah, we'll go set some equipment up.
Got some Ouija board tonight?
Hey, you know what? Might as well start with the hard part first, right?
Yeah.
See if we get anything from the Ouija board.
Did all that work to get these bitches out of here. Still got them. Fuck shit. Fuck shit.
All right, guys, we are now inside of the quote-unquote cursed cabin that reviewers are all complaining about hearing noises, things moving at night, and as far as we know, the guy, his wife in this place, and then he hung himself from the piece of wood that's actually right above our head, and we're gonna try to communicate. And our first test that we're gonna do is with Steve's personal favorite, the Ouija board.
The go-to.
Like, what the
Promise
fuck?
me you're not gonna move it.
No, you know I'm not gonna move it, so you don't do
I
the
promise
same.
you I'm not gonna move.
Let's do this thing for real.
Shake.
All the stories that are going
This shit is
around
trash.
town, is this place is still haunted? Is that the truth? If so, all you have to do is move this planchette, and we can start having a conversation about it. Give us anything.
A little tiny sign. All you have to do is move it an inch or 2 inches. Just let us know that
Bro, what the
you
fuck?
have the ability of moving. Yeah. Both of us having our hands directly on this planchette, asking questions, waiting, we got nothing. We're gonna have a static cam set up out here on the living room. We're gonna have a static cam set up in the guest room as well. And we're gonna see if we can catch anything overnight. And if anything pulls the blanket off us while we're sleeping,
Yeah, right?
we'll get it.
Yeah, let
So-
the cameras roll.
Yep. Now, we didn't review any of the footage from the static cams until we were completely done with this trip. And when Steve was home in Pennsylvania, he had copies of all the footage on his laptop, and he called me and left me this voicemail.
Yo, dude, it's me. Please give me a call when you get back. Get this message. I'm reviewing some footage and stuff, and there's some weird shit going on. You're looking at a wall or something. I don't know. I'm really hoping this is normal for you. So just check it out. It's night 1, 2 hours, 33 minutes, I think. Hit me back, man. Thanks.
See what's going on. They got his ass.
Pause.
Pause.
I was standing there for a total of 43 minutes and 28 seconds. I have no memory, no recollection of waking up at all that night, and I had no idea that I even did that until we saw this footage.
I'm gonna pump with that fuck shit tonight, nigga. Bitch ass. I'm gonna get it right for y'all though, man. We're moving. Nah. When they go on the corner in the Blair Witch Project, they die. Joseph.
Alright guys, so it's night number 2 now, and we're gonna run the spirit box. Now this thing scans through radio frequencies, and if there is any kind of spirits around, supposedly they can come through those frequencies and let their voice be heard. Now the thing is, it's not supposed to stop on any radio stations. It's supposed to go through all the blank spaces that are on the radio. So anything that comes through shouldn't be a radio station. Sometimes these things do pick up some radio waves. We've heard like little music bleeps come through, but technically it's not supposed to. And also it's going to be playing in reverse. So any kind of voice that comes through that could be heard shouldn't be understood.
Usually, just like at a, when we were at Penhurst,
That's smart. That's smart.
When we read the footage there, when it said "Are you Steve?" it was over multiple stations. So the goal here is not to get a single word. We're kind of looking for people to say phrases that make sense over multiple sweeps. That's the ideal catch, if you will.
Yeah, we're looking for phrases and words.
Yeah.
So here comes the static.
Alright, is there any spirits within range of us that can hear us? If you can, try to use whatever energy you can to make a noise and say something. Let us know you're here.
My name is Casey, and this is Steve. If you could say Casey or Steve through the airwaves, that would be great.
We heard there was a murder in here. Are any of the spirits associated with that murder or the murder, are you still here? Do you regret killing your wife? What the fuck was that, dude?
At
The
this
nigga
point, it
said,
sounded
"Hell
like the
yeah."
voice said, didn't know, and I'm going to replay it for you a couple times. You
said,
let me know
"Fuck
what
no."
you think on your end.
Do you regret killing your wife?
He said,
Do you
fuck
regret
no.
killing your wife?
Didn't know?
That's, I heard no.
He said,
I heard
fuck
didn't know.
Alright, I heard no. Yes or no, what did you or you
Yeah, I
did
know
not
it's
know?
always loud when they use that predicate.
It was doing right.
That bitch loud in real life though.
This one was a little bit more hard
Yeah,
to
that bitch loud as
understand,
fuck,
but it
right?
sounded like it says married after playing it back and increasing the volume. Take a listen.
Can you, whatever you say, can you say it again? Louder.
We continued testing out the spirit box for 10 more minutes and got no other voices beyond the ones that you just heard and decided we were done.
Something definitely came through. We're gonna play it back in editing, and we'll try to decipher what it said.
After this session, Steve and I had a couple drinks, played some card games, and went to bed.
Niggas play spades in the whole house.
I just woke up. It's almost 4 in the morning. There's something outside making noise. It sounds like an animal. I woke Steve up. Steve heard it too. It's happened like 3 or 4 times now where we hear like kind of like a cry, like sounds like a scream or something. There it is again.
Dude.
I'm gonna throw my shirt on.
What a coyote sounds like? I fuck coyote.
No, I don't think that's a coyote.
Coyote.
It sounds weird though.
Dude, I'm not going. I know you don't like bears, but I ain't going out there to fucking.
No.
Your piece. We're gonna look for this shit.
Let's no, I got the guns right here.
Hey.
I'm gonna get dressed. We'll go
Hey.
take a look with the flashlights out the window.
Told
Be
you.
able to see what it is.
That nigga from Florida. He got the burners, bro. He got the sticks. What the fuck is that? Yeah, they was playing spades in the haunted house. Gotta try that one.
I'm not.
Scared.
Turn on.
Hello.
I don't think I'm going back to sleep, to be honest with you. No,
Here's a pull. Here's a twisted pull.
it's not easy to open. So we already checked everywhere in here. We turned on all the lights. We went in every single bathroom. We went in every single closet. We walked around the whole place with the guns, checked everything. Nobody's inside here with us. Let's look outside with the flashlights. I'm gonna spin the camera around. And let's. Where's the big flashlight?
They listening.
Yeah,
Put them sticks out.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, this is like the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. Besides the Airbnb people, no.
No, they were friends with her.
No, I really don't think so. There's that fucking noise again, too. That really sounds like an animal.
Doesn't sound like a person. I'm for the fucking person right now.
Yeah, but you know what? At least we got guns, dude.
It's in my hand.
Telling you, I'll never do one of these trips without a fucking gun. Because
What's
if
going on,
there's
Shelby?
anything that's not paranormal,
Shout out to
I
Shelby.
don't want to be out here, like, not able to defend myself.
Tell me about it.
Let's see. Let's go try to look out the other windows.
We decided that enough was enough. After seeing the door being open in our
that's
cabin
so
while
nice
we were
everybody
sleeping,
say, hey.
we realized that whether this was paranormal or not, there was definitely something out there with us. We did get some signs from the spirit box, and we saw some stuff on the static cam that would definitely signal there is paranormal activity out there. However, I feel like there might have been other activity that wasn't so paranormal, and it was in our best interest to leave. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up button, drop a line down below, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because Steve and I are on our way to the Biltmore Hotel to explore the room that Fatty Walsh died in on the day that he died in our next upcoming video. I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah. This one. It's gonna be some fuck shit. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they got the fuck up out of there. I would go say there's a peacock. Cause male peacocks sound like a female dying. It'd be like, help, help. But he would have known that. Cause he from Florida. That was some new shit for me. I'm like, yo, she dying. All right, Queen.
The Collector. Think you know the right answer? Leave it down below in the comments now for a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Oh, that was easy. That's all. Shout out to Life with the Royal Around Anders.
So Steve and I have gone to many different paranormal sites and we've investigated many places, but there's nothing that was quite like the Biltmore Hotel.
A very upscale hotel built on a secretive, ominous, and dark history. Back in the 1920s, this hotel would host parties and gambling events thrown by famous mobsters and notorious gangsters. Among those mobsters was Thomas Fatty Walsh, a narcotics dealer and also a murderer of several rival gang members. After having charges dropped in the early 1920s for murder, he attended a gambling event at the Biltmore Hotel where he was shot to death after a dispute. Ever since his death, workers and visitors of the hotel claim to feel his presence and have witnessed many paranormal events, such as lights going on and off, doors opening and closing on their own,
Oh, that's down
and
here.
some have even seen apparitions visit them at night in their rooms. The Biltmore Hotel was shut down during World War II and given instructions by the government to use the entire premise as a hospital for wounded soldiers coming in from battle, many soldiers of which would not survive, leaving behind countless numbers of souls. The Biltmore Hotel is currently one of the most haunted places in the United States, and today, March 4th, the day that Thomas Fatty Walsh died, we are going to spend the night in the room that he died in and run some tests to see if we can communicate.
Arriving at the Biltmore Hotel, my first impression was this place looks really old. And that would make a lot of sense because this is over 100 years old and this is where Fatty Walsh died in the early 1900s. The craziest thing about it is that they didn't even update the place as far as replacing doors and stuff like that. So the same door that Fatty Walsh was shot in front of was still in there, and we actually saw the bullet hole.
There it is. Look at this. That's a legit bullet hole.
Yo, that goes like all the way through
All
the
the way
wood.
through.
There definitely felt like there was a presence in the building. There was like a sense in the room that we were not alone.
Yeah, I know, right, Shell? But it's good for the tourists, though.
What do we got this way? Alright, there's like
And it keeps the history of the
Here?
hotel.
Here's a nice view. The whole
The
place.
value stay up.
Wow. Look at this view, bro. I mean, this place is so freaking big. On the 13th floor.
Finally get to
What's
check
this?
this place out.
This one feels locked. I don't think you can go in there.
Which one? Cole know the nigga with the tats.
Yeah, this is locked.
That's what I'm saying, Beyonce. Who?
All right. You're probably not used to guests like us. If you're here, let me know.
Keep hitting this man. I need to hit this
If you're
blunt.
really bad, move the chandelier.
After we explored the whole place and checked it all out, we decided to set up a voice recorder, and we were looking to catch an EVP. For those of you who don't know what an EVP is, that stands for Electronic Voice Phenomena.
Yeah. Okay.
If you can hear my voice, can you make a noise?
Yeah, Florida boy.
Is there an afterlife? Can you speak to us from the afterlife? Oh, there's an elevator. Do you believe in God? Is there a God?
Nah, Queen like Kobe. She like the other one.
Give it a shot.
The one who had his nose stuffed up last night. Battery about to die. Oh, that nigga said yes.
We've been testing with the voice recorder for about 20-25 minutes, just asking a bunch of random questions, and we knew that there was a presence in the building, so we wanted it to go on a little bit longer than previous sessions, and thank God that we did, because at the end is when we finally got a result.
That was a voice. Dude,
He made a noise too.
it's like so clear too.
Let's keep it going. Let's ask another. Wait.
I'm afraid he's gonna fucking answer some of these questions now.
All right. Let me try one. We're pretty sure that we heard you say yes when Steve asked, "Is there an afterlife?" Can you tell us your name?
Yo, daddy.
Are you Thomas Fatty Walsh? Can you give us a sign that you're here now?
I knocked on the
At
wall.
this moment, you'll see Steve look up at me almost in disbelief because there was a knock from the door behind me, and it was clear as day. We both heard it when I asked for the sign, and you could hear it in the playback as well.
Hey, Freddie Funny is a good.
Can you give us a sign that you're here now? You hear
I
that?
feel you though.
That was like in the back room over there.
Might as well be like, are you dead?
Getting a little creepy now, dude. I'm gonna pause it. Let me see if this picked it up.
We're pretty sure that we heard you say yes when Steve asked, "Is there an afterlife?" Can you tell us your name? Are you Thomas Fatty Walsh? Can you give us a sign that you're here now?
Whoa! That was like a knock.
I know they be asking crazy ass
Can you
questions.
give us a sign that you're here now?
So clear, dude.
You hear that? Yes, I did. That was like in the back.
So beginning our first test, we finally got some communication with the EVP. This is the first time we actually picked up anything using a recording device like this, and we heard a whisper say yes, and we heard a knock in the background.
Come on, this loud ass box.
It's basically a small radio that scans through radio stations, and it's supposed to stop on frequencies that have no stations. It's going in reverse also,
how?
so you should not be able to understand
Colton
or
got
hear
touched
any
last
voices
season,
coming
remember?
through. So any kind of
Drug his
voices
ass
that
across the
come
living
through
room.
when it comes to the spirit box is said to be something from the afterlife or a spirit trying to communicate, and it can alter those radio waves in order to produce sound, which we can hear on our end.
Is that you whispering? Are you afraid to actually use your voice?
We tested that out for a while,
Yeah,
and we weren't really getting anything, and I decided, okay, let's start antagonizing. Steve and I
Drug
had
his
brought
ass,
gangster hats, balloons to celebrate the death day of Thomas Walsh. We brought playing cards, and we were just
Yeah, yeah.
kind of like
It's on video. It's on
trying
my
to
last.
get in the zone, like to see if we could relate. Maybe we could call them
Little
out by
Mermaid
being
got it
gangster,
their
acting
ass.
tough. And when we
Big
started
Bird kicked the door in
antagonizing,
on
that's
their
when
ass.
all of the activity
shit was
started
funny
picking
as
up on the
fuck.
spirit box.
And I called it.
Are you lost? I got an idea. It's antagonizing time.
As soon as I stood up, I heard a voice come through, and it sounds like it says death on the playback. I'm gonna play it again a couple times for you guys to listen, but let me just give a heads up. It's not a good idea to try to antagonize spirits, especially when you're trying to communicate with them. However, me and Steve wanted to take it to the next level and see if we could get definite communication caught on camera.
I got an idea. It's antagonizing time.
I probably could do it on this season too. I probably put up a favorites.
The mobsters are here now.
Put up the pile of the favorite
Might
moments
be the
type
ones that
shit.
shot you. The real gangsters are here now.
After we said the real mobsters were here now, it sounded like somebody laughed and said you're joking. Listen 2 more times. This time it sounded like someone whispered, "Cut the games," and then I heard a voice say, "Both here." Tell me what you guys think.
Appreciate it.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
What the fuck?
Number is that, guys? What number am I showing to the guys on camera?
I'm gonna get this shit straight for y'all though.
You got it.
I heard black again too.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Like I said, eight.
Yeah.
So at this point, Steve and I kind of found it a little bit funny that maybe we were just hearing the number that we wanted to hear come through, and we decided to test it a little bit further by playing a game with the spirits and seeing if we could hold the card up to the camera so you guys could see it, but we don't even get to see what the card is. And we were hoping to get a clear number. That way we would know that we're not just hearing what we want to hear, and we're actually hearing what they're trying to communicate.
Before I pull the card, here's what we're gonna do. You spread them and look that way. I'm gonna pick it and look this way. And that way when I hold it to the camera, because this is a glass table, and I know you guys can see the camera on this side, that this is glass.
Yeah.
So I don't want anyone to think that we're looking in the reflection. God forbid the voice tells us what number it is.
Yeah.
We'll both look away, and we'll do this fair.
Ready?
Okay? Ready? Spread them. I got it. Alright, and now I'm holding it out. We can look now, because I can't see the reflection. What card am I holding in my hand? Whoever's here with us right now. I'll hold it here until you give me a clear number. Whoever's here with us right now, what card is in my hand?
The second time we actually heard a voice and it said 6. It sounded like a whisper that said 6. Steve and I both heard it. You could hear it on camera in the recording, and it was actually the card that was in our hand. And I think I was just kind of like a little bit dumbfounded at that point. I wasn't like, oh my God, blown away. I was just like, wow, like this thing actually worked. Part of me kind of knows that it works, but then there was another part of me that's still on the skeptic side. So I was like, all right, that's pretty cool that I actually got them to say what was on this card, and neither one of us had been able to see the card.
They probably haul ass in, right?
I had 6 the first time. I had 6. You fuck over there? No. You're at 6, right?
They got one like that. It's on their phone.
So towards the end of the
But it's
Spirit
kinda
Box
iffy, it's
session,
kinda iffy.
as we were getting ready to wrap it up, we were going to do a couple more card games. I heard a loud bang upstairs, and I stopped the Spirit Box, and when I stopped the Spirit Box, Steve was looking at me, and it was like he was trying to figure out what I was thinking, but he heard it too. I stopped the Spirit Box, and I decided it was time for us to go upstairs with the cameras, try to explore that sound a little bit more, because we had heard it a couple times at this point, and I wanted to know exactly where the sound was coming from.
You heard a bang up there.
Yeah, you heard a
You
bang.
heard that, right?
Yeah.
That was a loud bang.
I hear
It was
shit.
over the static.
But it didn't even sound like one bang. It sounded like boom, and then like a rumble, like boom, 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 like up there.
Somebody got their ass whooped.
This is the second time now that we heard knocking from upstairs, and it's definitely coming from back on that side of the second floor. We were downstairs setting up equipment for our next shot, and we decided to take a break and come check this out. So this door right here was locked. This is like an AC room. We checked it earlier, and it was locked. It wouldn't open. And this one, oh dude, it is open. I have no idea.
Hello?
Yeah, it's like
Yo, I'm I swear.
That shit ain't supposed to be
it's
on.
like a tool room, AC room. All right, well nobody's up here. You guys can see that this room is empty. It's kind of crazy. I thought that was locked, but it was definitely coming from down this way. Now this room, 100% is locked. We checked this earlier, and even like maintenance and everybody's room service told us that this is just like a closed off room. It's a section of the building or whatever. But I could check right now. This one's totally locked, and this isn't like an entrance or exit or anything. So there's no reason that like anything should be banging this door or anything like that. What the? You see? You see? That's exactly what we heard before.
The pounds on the door were so real, and that room was blocked off. That didn't lead to any other part of the hotel. So that was supposed to be like a storage room. Nobody was in it. It was locked, not open to the public.
Like that. What the? You see? You see? That's exactly what we heard before. That's exactly what we heard. When we
That bitch would have heard. Fa-fa. Fa-fa.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, you're kidding me, right?
What?
Oh, the chandelier swinging.
Yeah, it is.
Jump, right?
That bitch swinging too.
How?
Man, that fuck nigga heavy.
That's for real.
That's probably the scariest thing that's happened the whole night being here.
Yo.
For real, Marianne.
Room service with
See
door.
how big that shit is?
I want to keep the camera on it.
She definitely got some ass on her. You ain't moving
Whatever
that shit
just
easy.
made that chandelier swing. Can you do it again?
Can you swing it harder?
Pause.
Can you make it swing again?
Maybe
Pause again.
even just a little bit.
It sent chills up and down my whole body as soon as someone banged on that door. And when we started moving away from the door, we were already a little bit creeped out. But when Steve said that thing is moving, I kind of felt like it was a direct response to me earlier. As we entered the Biltmore, I had mentioned, oh, if you're bad, move the chandelier. And here we are like 2 or 3 hours later doing tests. And the chandelier is swinging.
Yeah, you're kidding me, right?
What?
The fucking thing is moving.
The fucking thing is moving. Pause.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's a jump, right?
How? How?
That's for real swinging.
That's probably the scariest thing that's happened the whole night being here.
Yo.
Damn, she only the AC.
I want to say room service with door, but they ain't touching the chandelier.
I want to keep the camera on it in case it moves again. Whatever just made that chandelier swing, can you do it again?
Can you swing it harder?
Lord have mercy.
Can you make it swing again?
Maybe even just a little bit. That's so fucking weird.
The fuck it moved again. That bitch look like it lift up. Oh, that's his camera moving. She got me tweaking. I'm happy.
Man, that was scary as shit. I don't even want to be here at the moment.
Yeah.
There y'all go. It's
I
that
kind
bitch
of want to
rising.
keep the camera on the chandelier just to see if it does it one more time. Because it's just like, come on, man. Dude, let's go back downstairs.
No. Stay there.
Yeah.
Go to the door. Knock back, bitch.
Get the fucking thing up towards that door.
It looked like it was going up and down, but you couldn't keep the camera still, so like, you can't really tell.
No, that's not. It's like up here, right? It's around.
I think it's around. Yeah, I don't fucking know right now.
This thing stopped moving completely.
We had one final test for the night, and Steve hates using this thing. I still try to convince him
That'd be
that
crazy.
there's nothing paranormal about it. It's
Drop
not
straight
really
on.
as cursed as people say it is. The Ouija board. This time, I actually would have to agree with Steve. I was pretty much done using it the minute that we started.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is now time for us to actually do the Ouija board. We're gonna see if we can get some spirits here to communicate with us through this. This is Steve's favorite toy of all time. If you've been following the channel, he loves this thing. Actually, he hates it. He's kind of terrified of it.
I'm getting over it.
Don't
It's
get
the
over
movies,
it.
man.
Don't get
The
over
movies did it to me. It just made me think this thing is a lot worse than it is.
You always say it's taboo, like, it's just bad
yeah,
taboo.
and we're talking shit on Night the Demons.
Yeah, we're saying,
but
fuck Fatty
I don't know.
Walsh.
I don't know, it's like
'Cause he
spiders,
happy
man. I don't like
scared.
spiders. I don't like.
He on the spot.
All right, so we're gonna give this a shot, and we are gonna be 100% genuine here. We're gonna do the brotherly shake.
fireplace
I am not.
fucking
I am
sweet.
not gonna move the board. You don't move the board.
No.
If it moves, it's honest. We're not gonna
No
toy with
bullshit.
each other. No bullshitting. Here we go. You ready? Fingers on the planchette. Elbows up. Hands off the table. All right.
Are there any spirits that wish to communicate with us? Please move the planchette to yes or no.
My arm be tired as a bitch.
We would love a little sign of movement. Any kind of movement that you can do would be greatly. Did you do that?
Dude, no, don't fuck with me.
I'm not. I'm
Don't
not. I swear
fucking
to God,
broco, dude.
I swear to God, I'm not, dude.
Bro code,
No.
dude. Bro code, dude.
That was fucking weird. I don't know if it's just like my nerves twitching though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get closer.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Run! Oh, he took his finger off the shit.
I'm fucking over shit.
The balloon popped. The battery died on the light and the balloon popped.
So the crazy thing is that the light battery was actually at 75% charged, and that thing is supposed to last around 2 or 3 hours at full charge. So it should have at least had like 2 hours left on it. And as soon as we started the Ouija board, the battery drained completely to zero. I don't know
You
if
ain't
it's just like my
say that.
nerves twitching though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
are you serious?
Batteries die now.
Oh.
What the fuck was that, bro? I'm fucking over shit.
The balloon popped.
Hell no, he ain't say
On
back.
the light and the balloon popped.
He never say back. That's why you always get fucked up.
I kind of understand now. Why you don't want to fuck with this?
Told you.
That was fucked
Fucking
up.
told you.
Fucking
was
told
fucked
you.
up. When the balloon popped, I think that was pretty much when we were done. We were doing 4 or 5 tests previous to that. We had gotten responses on each one of the tests so far up to that point. But when the balloon popped, we took that as a very clear indication that we were not welcome there any longer.
Fucking told you.
The light went out. The first question you asked.
Just put your fucking
All right, what do we gotta do?
Go to
What do we
goodbye.
gotta do? We gotta say goodbye?
Fucking bye.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, we said goodbye, right?
Say goodbye.
All right, put your fingers on it. We're saying goodbye,
Goodbye.
to whatever we just talked to.
Yep.
We no longer want.
your presence here.
We no longer want part of it. Goodbye. I think we definitely got enough footage on camera to prove that the Biltmore Hotel is actually haunted. A voice coming through as an EVP, a bang on camera behind a door that's to a locked room. We have a chandelier swinging in the living room, a balloon pop, one of our lights draining while we're shooting a segment. The spirit box told us what number card we were holding in our hand before we even had a chance to see it. I think that there was so much paranormal activity in that place, we would have to slap a stamp on it and say it's 150% haunted. If you did enjoy today's video, please smack that thumbs up button down below, hit the bell icon so you stay.
What the fuck? I'm fucking done with this shit. Mindseed, y'all give us the best, bro. Fucking salute y'all niggas, man. I hope my fucking ghost hunts that I do this season be as crazy as this. But I'ma let you know. I'm going that bitch out. They ain't gonna be mad at me. You get me to a certain point. Let's not fucking play over here. All right, so look, I got another one. It's like 18 minutes. I know y'all been bearing with me tonight. So I'm gonna let y'all judge whether we're gonna watch this or we're gonna say this to tomorrow night. Cause I'm doing this for like 31 days. So let me see what y'all saying. It's called Something Living in the Toilet. What the fuck? By mindseed. And it was judged. That will be. Oh. Mary. Uh-oh. It's 2-2. God, terrible. Yeah, I know she did. Well, shit, we just gonna say this shit to the bar there. I see y'all tomorrow night, man. Thank y'all for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marianne Sue, Black Love, Beyonce Rucker, Freddie Washington. Oh, it's somebody else to jump in here. See if I can find you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna scroll through here, but that's a lot of goddamn scroll. Thank you for everybody who showed up in here, participated into the shit. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, y'all enjoy y'all night, and I appreciate y'all, man. Even through the little struggles I've been going through. But I'm gonna get it better for you. It's been Bags of 804, man. And it's the 420 for the Paranormal Review. I'll let y'all.